I eat the fish.
Is that something that you decide to do on your own, or is it something that you find useful?
Butch Lewis, God rest his soul, was a great boxing promoter. And a friend of mine, good friend of mine, used to say that you prepare for war in times of peace. So you got to get the work done now in preparation. I know that as it relates to movies, but you also got to know that as it relates to life. You know, do the work now. Don't wait until we wait till it's too late. Throw drugs on it and cut it out. You know what I mean? Get surgeries, whatever. Do the work now. You know, small steps for health.
And you said there was, with regard to Fences, you said there was a period of time where you went from doing the stage play to not committing to the movie yet, right? You needed a little push to do the film?
Yeah, well, the screenplay wasn't ready yet completely. You know, I had to do a lot of work, but not just that. I just wasn't ready.
What does that mean? It seems like you're always ready.
Nah, I wasn't ready to direct. Scott Rudin brought me the screenplay. I read it, then I read the play. I realized I never read the play. When I read the play, it said Troy Maxon 53, and I was 55. I was like, wait, you want me to hurry up? So I said, Scott, let's do the play. He said, you want to do the play? I said, yeah. So we did the play. We had the most nominations, I think, in the history of the Tony Awards for a play. Obviously, great success. Viola won, I won, Best Revival, all that. So I knew, okay, it works. Now, can I work as its director is the question. And I had another job and commitments and things like that. And about, I'd say 2 years ago, maybe a little longer, 2.5 years ago, I committed to it and started really working on it. And here we are.
Do you take particular pride in Viola's nomination then, because you directed her?
I didn't direct her. Directors, nobody really directs me. You can create a scenario that, first of all, like they say, 80% of it is casting. So you create, I've learned from some of the best directors. Jonathan Demme was one of the best of creating an environment where you felt free to fail. So I've learned from Jonathan Demme, Norman Jewison, Richard Attenborough, Ridley Scott, Tony. I've learned, taken, and stolen from everybody, the greatest directors. I watched 200 movies before I direct a picture, and I start boiling it down to the films I like. So I watched Bridges Prize, and I watched, what's the one I really, Daniel Day-Lewis and
Lincoln.
No, The Oil.
There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. I watched it over and over in shots and the scenes they did where they come back to camera and go away and all of that. So you steal from the best.
What's it like to...
But going back to your question, you help. The scene that I was able to help Viola the most with was the scene after Troy is gone. Because in the play, it was a monologue pretty much, because you have to play out to the audience. But now you can engage. I said, it's not, she said, well, I'm struggling. I'm trying to work my way through this, speech. I said, it's not a speech. Do it for him. Don't do it for you. Do it for him. Convince your boy. I think it was my suggestion to slap the taste out of him. I said, what would you do if it, But you don't say, hey, go down there and slap him. That's poor direction. I've been that. Hey, try, whoa, partner. Why don't you try going back behind the camera? You know what I mean? I gotta have that attitude sometimes. So I don't want to do that now that I'm the one behind the camera. So sometimes you hem and haw until they ask you a question. Well, you're feeling something, Denzel. What do you see? Okay, since you asked, there's a psychology to it, and I'm not saying I had anything to do with shaping her performance. She won the Tony. But in any way that I can help, tell the story.
We've already had people in here tell us that they were thrilled to meet you at this luncheon. What is it like when an actor comes up to you now and wants to say hi?
Ooh, who said that?
Well, I think it was it Dev Patel, I think?
Oh, yeah, because I was sitting right behind him. Yeah, I've been that guy. I'm the old guy now. I've been the youngest one at the event. I don't think I'm the oldest one, but I've been one of the younger ones, and it is cool to sit in a room and realize you're all in together and oh, look at that. Oh, I wanted to meet him. So it's funny you say that because he may have been saying that about me. I was walking around talking to directors and cinematographers, and because I'm young on that side.
Congratulations
Thank you.
again. Great seeing you.
Thank you.
Continued success.
Thank you.